Cat cam. Get Stevie on there for you. Wrong camera. There you go.
General quarters.
I've had some dirty water. Can you guys tell? Do I have this downloaded already? I think I do. What is this? I don't know. It's a Kill Bill song. German battlecruisers are also... I don't think so, Patton. I think German battlecruisers are hella fun to play. Now, anyway, let's take a look at this spawn. This is... Yeah, not as great of a spawn. I would agree with you, Humble. Coughlin, hey, jump into voice if you want. What do you got on your side? You got a Z44, I-56, a Zumo. Okay, so here's the thing. If the enemy will push you through CCAP, you're okay. If the enemy does not push you through CCAP, you're not okay. Airship escorts, okay. Whiskey, there you go. Get some dirty water. What are you going to drink, sir? Cheers. Talking to your girl. Hey, dude, Mar Draco. Girl's more important. Okay? Try and do a good Trump replay? Take your time. Don't force it, dude. Play the game, have fun. That's when you get the good replays. Kentucky Deluxe. Never heard of that. Me, myself, my drink of choice is Maker's Mark.
This is the point where I decided not to just YOLO in.
Probably a good idea, considering you're in bottom tier and considering you're in a Japanese light cruiser. And also, how you doing, Depipro? Or Coughlin? How do you want to call yourself? I never know. Either way, I need to turn you down.
Well, depends. I mean, Kachlan is fine. Depipro is fine.
Okay. Alright, just making sure.
I insist on Depipro when I'm on stage, but I'm not really now.
Alright. Alright, there's the Immelman. He sees you. He thinks you're an easy farm target, and you prove that you're not. I like that you turned in here. He's turning in because of the torpedoes, Humble. Hope and pray. Yeah, well. Look at the Thunder. You're very lucky.
One, but before it armed.
Yes, you did. Red Octobered it. You're very lucky the Thunder is heading south here. If he was heading north in front of the Montana, you'd be in trouble. Turn now. Turn now. Turn now. Turn now. Here's your chance. Or... Oh my god, you mad lad. You're going for it. You're going for it. You're going into the cap. Really? Really? Montana says hello. Your torps are up. I would torp the Montana right now. This is a replay, Danger Noodle. Torp the Montana. You have the range for it, I think, right? What are the torp ranges? 15. Yeah, you got the range. Torp the Montana. Why didn't you torp him? You're welcome, Danger. Hey, if you've got a replay, Danger, you want to send in, by all means, send it to me.
I was a bit preoccupied with not running into the island or any torps.
Exclamation point Discord. You can join my Discord. I've got a channel for that. All that good stuff. Spin to win, right? Right there, Danger Noodle. I've got a channel for people to send in replays.
I may also already have been looking at that Neptune for my torps.
You were. At least you were looking at the smoke, and smoke does attract torps. Okay, so... I'm going to say it like this. You are very fortunate that the Neptune wants to die. I got nothing else to say other than... Why is he even there? You know?
What? I wasn't complaining.
No, I wouldn't complain either. Switch to AP for this turnout. He did not. That's okay. Maybe you can get a lucky fire or two on him. Those torpedoes, meanwhile, probably aren't going to hit anything. You might get a lucky destroyer hit. But at tier 8, you can see you don't have a heal. So every piece of damage
since I
you
switched to AP, the Neptune is turning.
That's how it works. You either switch anticipating the turn, or you stay with the one you want. And there you go. You switch to HE, and now he's turning. He's so low, it doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, but at this point, his level of health.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
There you go.
See, there's the Discord voice chat delay for you. We said the same thing at the same time.
That's right. That's right. Just checking on something here. I want to make sure I know what render is the right one. Okay. I rendered that one. Did I download it? There it is. Okay. Just making sure I got it set right in the proper location. Okay, there it is. All right. Holy GTI, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Make sure you hit exclamation point ticket to get in for our giveaways. All right. Mardraco 7 planes on sub. I don't know. Did I miss something? When I was younger, WoWs was full of uncharted islands. Now they're hard to find. All right, so Coughlin, you have managed, first of all, to survive past 6 minutes and a half in the game, which is frankly an achievement for a lot of players. So there's that. At this point, what's your thinking?
Thinking is that if the Östergötland is given free reign, I don't want to be the one to blame for it.
Okay. Stavito, thanks for the follow. I like this position because it makes it very difficult for you to be shot at while you're still kind of relevant. When I was looking at the render, his sub got like 7 planes to run. That's what happens, right? You see a sub, everybody goes, mine, 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 and then ASW just does his thing. I think that's the problem with subs, is that they're even more of a skill cannon than carriers are. If you have a really good sub on your team, one, it's hard to get a lot of damage and XP. Two, you're probably gonna win. Carriers are like that too. If you got a good carrier on your team, same deal. All right, I like that you're shooting the Colombo here. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Östergötland is in front of you someplace. There he is. At his last known, and you're already turning your turrets. Wait, now you turn them again. Now notice how the Shimanto has 360 turrets in the rear. This comes in very handy for situations like this, when you need to turn and you don't want to. You want to miss out on DPM.
Two out of 3 front turrets are also 360.
Yes, right. And the turrets are pretty fast in tracking too. So this comes in handy.
Oh, yeah.
Some say too much subplay may
Where I
lead to
noticed
smelly feet.
the sub.
Yeah, right on the incomp. Okay. So you notice the sub. You're getting in close to him. Now's the part where you'd use your ASW. Oh, wait. You don't have it except when you're directly on top of the sub.
One of those G things.
Kind of a feels bad moment, right? Like you'd prefer to be able to, I don't know, do something against the sub, but you can't until you can get to the sub. It's gonna take you a little bit of time. But in that time, the Incomparable manages to ASW depth charge the sub instead of you. How do you feel about that?
Main thing is he's down.
Fair enough. I never changed my stream title. How dare I? Sorry, guys. Change it now to replay action. Not like it matters. We're going to stop soon anyway. Alright, you got the Immelmann to deal with. And you got a Hipper to deal with. Okay, Hipper shouldn't be too bad. You can just keep shooting him for days.
Oh, Lucas stranded Hipper.
The bigger threat
There's
is
a lot
that
of health on
Montana.
that ship. Would be a shame if something happened to it.
I gotta say, I'm
Yeah,
kind
here
of
it's coming
liking.
behind the island.
I'm kind of liking the idea of the Kill Bill soundtrack when you play Japanese light cruisers. It very well might be a good soundtrack to play to put you in the mood. See a top tier battleship. Or torpedoes to dodge. Oh, Volume 1 was great. Both of them were great. Volume 1 was fantastic, though. Alright, who's shooting at you besides Montana? Possibly Hipper, possibly Thunderer. And you are quite low, sir. Torp on the bow. You could also be going dark here. I just want to mention this because you're so low. I might actually go dark and turn myself into a
In
strictly
hindsight,
torpedo
maybe
boat.
I should have gone dark.
Yeah. Not
But
because of
I
Montana.
think I was feeling a bit fatalistic at this point.
I mean, Montana doesn't care you exist. It's the Thunderer that's the problem. And with you at 3,000 hit points under, yeah, I'd probably be going dark here. Because if you go, so here's the thing: you go dark, you go to the 10 line, if you can help it, and you go for torpedo hits on the Thunderer on his broadside. Again, playing like a maybe like a destroyer more than a cruiser. But hey,
Yeah,
if it wasn't for
I was
that,
already thinking because right at the start of the battle, you mentioned the Thunder,
yeah, I did.
and I was tempted to say to that, yeah, about that.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I mean, you're going to win the battle. Now, did you do enough to influence this game? You killed 3 ships, 84,000 damage. Would you say that's a good game for you, Coughlin?
It was better than I dared to hope at the beginning. It also got me top of the team list.
I mean, you were tier 8 in a tier 10 game.
I was a bit like, you know, going in casual mood.
Mm-hmm.
Like this ship is pretty new to me. Let's just see what happens.
Sure. What's wrong with that? Hubble Coffee says, unnecessary sacrifice. Maybe. I think you could have, had you gone dark. I mean, that's the only, I think, mistake in this replay. Everything else, hey, you know, you had a great game. And congratulations on your progress towards your tier 9. Because I really don't know what else to say here.
That's good for me. Maybe not so good for the replay theater.
No, any replay is good for the replay theater, sir. You know that. I've covered so many of your games,
I
man.
was joking.
So let's go ahead and let's pull up the replay render. And let's take a look at the battle that we just saw. Somebody on the enemy team decided to shoot that island. What did that island ever do to them?
Very often asked that question.
Mm-hmm. So, quite aggressive initial position. Fortunately for you, that Thunderer didn't go hard to the side. He went mid early on, which is questionable for him. But hey, whatever. Missed opportunity for luck chugging at the Montana. Instead, he chose to luck chuck at that smoke, which turns out to be that Neptune, who decided he just didn't want to live anymore and left his smoke. So that happened.
Our team has taken the lead. Battle ends in
All right,
5
now you
minutes.
are quite low on health. And the question is, what are you going to hit? What are you going to do damage on? You've got the Columbo there. And luckily for you, that Ostergotland came up at the exact time you needed something else to shoot at. So there you go.
Was also actively looking for him.
Mm-hmm. Well, the sub and the battleship trade, so there you go.
Yeah, it was the emo man that got the battleship. Battleship was very low anyway.
Mm-hmm. What do we have left? I guess we'll do a St. Vincent game, because I haven't done many St. Vincent games. But I'm amazed that, well, until that point, you lived. Frankly. That's I mean, against tier 10s, that's a quite good battle, I would say. Considering how easy it is for you to die.
Sometimes things accidentally go right.
Damn right, dude. Damn right.